What's good, Heat Seekers? It's your boy, Mo Dog, king of the streets. And you already know what time it is. Huge shout out goes out to everybody that visits the Heat Seeker closet on a weekly basis. I really do try to drop that heater for y'all at least once a week. So shout out to each and every one of y'all that have subscribed to the channel, that have hit the notification bell, that have liked each and every one of my videos, and dropped a comment in the comment section down below. So huge ass shout out to y'all. I appreciate that. Another shout out goes out to SNK Mabonya and Street Gym. Woo! Coming through clutch in the fourth quarter like Kobe. RIP to the Mamba. Shout out to SNK because they gave me they trust me a pair to review that a lot of people been sleeping on. You have noticed that each week I drop a video about a sneaker that has just been randomly sitting on a shelf that people sleep on. Maybe one or two people do pick up the pair for purchase or just have an in-hand look in store, but they don't fly off the shelves like more of the popular shoes that I've reviewed in my previous videos. So please comment, like, subscribe on this channel, Heat Seekers. Secondly, follow SNK SA as well as Street Gym SA on IG. I'll leave the links in the IG links in the description box down below. Follow them. They are a sneaker boutique store, not just for sneakers but also streetwear apparel. So follow them. Tell them your boy Mo Dog, king of the street, sent you. They might work something out for ya. But with all those formalities out of the way, 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. The Air Force One in the black, white, and Twilight Marsh, I believe the colorway for this olive colorway on the shoe, found on the upper of the shoe as well as the outer sole of the shoe. Sheesh. Found these with these I randomly walked into SNK Mabonya and just found these sitting on the shelf. I'm like, hey, y'all gotta trust me this pair to review. Air Force One. I mentioned a couple of videos ago that the Air Force One is making a comeback. This is a silhouette first introduced to us in 1982. So since it's 2022, this silhouette of this shoe will be turning 40 years old. 40 years old. So y'all can imagine the staying power of this shoe. Having it in your wardrobe, I will humbly say it is imperative. I will not force anybody to pick up a shoe, but I will say there are some silhouettes that I strongly advise that you at the very least, have one in the rotation, and the Air Force One is one of them. Doesn't have to be any particular colorway, but the silhouette I strongly advise. So let's hop into these bad boys. Once we're done with that, discussing the overall construction, materials used, color placements, then we just hop into a quick discussion where you holler at your boy, where we just talk about heaters like this. Let's go. Hopping into the overall construction of the shoe, we find that it is a synthetic olive green upper all around, from the toe box, the mudguard of the shoe, the quarter panel on the lateral and medial side, the back panel here wrapping around the heel of the foot, as well as the actual tab right at the back with the Nike swoosh embroidered in a white stitching. overall construction. Everything else is stitched atop. So on the toe box, you have the classic Air Force One perforations on the up of the toe box. Moving to the quarter panel, you find a black, is this nubuck? I believe it's a nubuck material. Stitch atop the quarter panel, that's the swoosh right over there, with black stitching as well. On the lace eyelets, you find again the Twilight Marsh, that olive green lace eyelet leather, right on, running up across the top of the shoe for the lace eyelets. With these shoes, I am sad to say they only provide one pair of laces, which is this Twilight Marsh green. Only a flat styled olive green lace provided. You can switch it up and get your own flat style laces in black, just to give it a nice contrast with the black on the swoosh, black on the inner sock liner, as well as black laces. Now I'm gonna get into one of my favorite details about the shoe, and that is the tongue tag. So you have a Twilight Marsh tongue tag, okay, in that olive green. This is a nylon material. It's satisfactory. The padding is satisfactory, and right the top of the tongue tag, what you find is that of the tongue, you find that tongue tag with the double swoosh, the Nike check, two Nike checks, and in between the top check and the bottom check, you find in between swoosh. Again, you find that double Nike swoosh on the lateral side of both shoes only. That double swoosh done in that black stitching. Nice details. This is for the gents. So at SNK Maponya, these particular shoes retail for 1,800 Rand. Sizes starting from size 6 UK till 11 UK. So they do have a nice amount of how do I say, a full size run in sizing in these. The midsole of the shoe is the full length polyurethane midsole, and on the lateral side of both shoes you find embossed the signature A, just reminding you of the air pocket found in, not visible to the naked eye of course, but in the heel cup of the area. And then going to the outer sole of the shoe, Twilight Marsh outer sole with the classic Air Force One traction pad. Everybody's familiar with that. If you've owned a couple of Forces, you will know of these stars right here on the forefoot, as well as on the heel of the shoe. I like those details. A lot of people hate seeing these stars fade, but anywho, shoes are meant to be beat to the max. Stop playing with your boy. So with your local retailers with these Air Force Ones, they didn't have a release date, but the stores put them on shelves as soon as they got their shipment from Nike. So stay tuned, in the loop. Stay in the loop with your sneaker store in your area if these have arrived. With SNK Maponya and Squid Gym, I will say, they receive their shipments from Nike sooner than most stores. So do not sleep on SNK Maponya, as well as Street Gym stores. I like these a whole lot. For me, with the Air Force One, preferably I like the all white with the black swoosh. I do have a pair of those. I just, with the all white, you don't actually get to see the swoosh, but you can tell from the silhouette that it's an Air Force One. However, with me, gotta see that swoosh in a different color. Let me show y'all both shoes. Quick. Both shoes are identical. The inner sock liner of the shoe is done in black, and on the inner sole, right at the bottom, on the heel, you find Nike A screen printed on the shoe, on the heel of the inner sole. So that's the overall construction of the shoe. Nothing too major, just a clean shoe for the fall, for the autumn time. So our summer is already starting to season out. So in the fall, when the trees start to wilt, leaves start to fall off, you will see these hit so beautifully with the change of season. So I humbly say, do not sleep. Getting to the box of the shoe, I had to show the box. It's a gray box. If you've owned a Nike Air Force One before, you know what time it is. It's a gray box with Nike Air Force One on the top of the box. It's a flip top standard Air Force One paper. At the bottom of the box, you have trademark information regarding Nike and its swoosh, basic material, basic information, pricing from SNK Mabonia, another tag from Nike just giving you the colorway, code, shoe code, etc. So that's nothing special in that regard. Now let's holler the Nike Air Force One. I have mentioned before in a previous video that forces generally do not sit. You can find them 1 week in a store. The following week you may find the shoe still there, but not in your size. So I do emphasize, if you do have an affinity for certain shoes in certain colorways, do not waste time. Some shoes do go on sale, granted, but with forces, I cannot confirm that hey, those are gonna go on sale and you can hit and get for sub retail shoddy. I cannot confirm that. So if you come across shoes like this and you love the colorway, shout out to the boy Zakes. He hit me up and said, yo dog, I'm copping. I'm like, dog, do not wait. Sizes do not last here. So if you have any questions regarding such the availability of such shoes, hit me up in the comment section. Hit up SNK and Street Jib in the comment section of their IG pages, and you will get availability. You can communicate with the store just to secure your pay. So yeah, it's your boy Mo Dog, King of the Street, brought you another video, another pair of sleepers. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get this fire in your inbox. And hey, once again, thank you for pulling up on the couch in the heat seeker closet. I'm Audi 80, baby. It's only entertainment, baby. Bow.